Hello, welcome back to another software developer profile review. My name's David. I'm a software developer with over 20 years of experience. I've also managed international recruitment teams. I want to show you what the recruiters see and why they might overlook your profile, why they might like your profile, and hopefully we can all learn from the mistakes and the successes of others, and hopefully I can help you with the process. If you would like a profile review, please head over to Crushing Digital, which is my website, and you can click on this profile review button, fill in the form, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. There is a little bit of a queue, but we'll get there. There's also lots of things to help you here. If you want to follow me and learn for free, I'm probably most active on LinkedIn and on TikTok. These profile reviews are on YouTube, which is probably where you're watching this. There's a full course and all the details are here. There's more details in there about what we cover. And if you want a cheaper option, I have a book and video course, which comes with checklists and things like that. So there's lots of options there. Anyway, let's get back to the review. Today we're looking at Mark. Mark is a front-end developer specializing in React, Next.js and Tailwind. So let's do the review. We'll start with the... Is there a watermark on that banner image? Anyway, the banner image doesn't really help me in what you want to do. So why waste the opportunity? If you like the picture a lot, you can just drop some logos on. You could tell me. But then the profile picture is great. I get down to the headline full stack, which is different from what you told me when you submitted it. You said front end. But okay, maybe you can do both. Full stack, React and Flutter. Well, which one do you want to do? Do you want to do React or do you want to do Flutter? This is what I call gaps. Now I have to ask you a question, or I have to try and keep reading to try and work out what you want to do. That's never a good option. So, do you want to do full stack development? Do you want to do front end development? Do you want to do React? Do you want to do Flutter? I don't know. So I move down to the About section. Mark is a skilled software engineer in the design, development, testing and implementation of various software technologies and cloud-based systems. There's also a Bachelor of Science, telecommunications engineering graduate. So all very nice to know, but doesn't drive home what you want to do and how you're proactive about making it happen. He is passionate for the tech and finance industries, among others, and loves to use this knowledge to drive business growth, solve technical problems, and build great products. So it's all very light, it's all very high level, claiming to do lots of things, but no real tangible value to say this is what I do and here's, this is the tech I know, this is the tech I'm learning, here's how I'm applying it, here's where you can see more, all that sort of stuff. So there's value to you, there's value if you get into an interview for somebody like that, but there's no value to get you into the interview. There's no value for the customer, which is the recruiter at this stage, or likely to be a recruiter at this stage. So again, Flutter, React, don't know which one. We'll open up your activity, see what you talk about all day, because that should give us a good indication. So the last 1 year and 4 months you've been at CodeBits, and what have you done there? So the internship, you did teams of 2, increased your problem solving skills with data structures and algorithms. So, it was successful. So you were doing JavaScript and Python, but it doesn't really tell me how, what problems did you solve? How did data structures and algorithms solve them? How much of it was Python? How much of it was JavaScript? 2 web projects. We should really be unpacking those, right? 2 web projects, we didn't talk about them. The full stack engineer bit, React, Flutter, Node, next. Okay, so good skills here, and a bit of Python in there as well, but no details. So that 1.5 years we're talking about here, I don't know what you built, I don't know what you learned, I don't know what the business benefit was, I don't know the challenges you faced and how you overcame them. So it doesn't really help me. It looks now from... Oh no, so you got Flutter in that current role as well, but you also did Flutter You were a Flutter developer for 1 year and 7 months prior to that. Drove the design and implementation of a cross-platform music app. Drove the design and how. Set up a back-end architecture. Okay, what was that architecture? That allows for efficient on-demand resource allocation during scaling. Developed app features that were critical to the business. Like what? Purchases and payments, live video and audio. So this is not bad, but it's light and nice. I think you've got good skills. You know, I can clearly see. You know, there's the cloud stuff. There's the mixture like the mobile stuff. There's Flutter. There's Kotlin. Firebase knowledge. You've definitely got all the skills, but you're just not pushing it over the line. So it's kind of tempting. Where I'd be going through lots and lots of profiles, you wouldn't be in the yes pile. You probably wouldn't be in the no pile. You'd be in the, oh, you could be interesting. You'd be my backup probably, where I'd say, this one could be good if we've got nobody else. Because I don't want to jump into that interview with you to find out that there's not much value if I scratch the surface. But it seems to be not bad on paper, but you could have driven this home with entries here and here, pushing more detail, being very specific about what you built and what you learned and all those kind of things that would have made me go, it's just a yes. And you get the interview straight off the bat. I think you've got the experience. I think you've got the right credentials, the right skills, but you're just not making enough of it. Get to your activity. The best YouTube channels for learning data science. Okay, so do you want to do data science now? I don't. We're on a different track again, so that doesn't help me. Beware. Okay. Was he that predictable? So this is not, fun but not helping you. This doesn't help you. So your activities is not. This is where you're using LinkedIn as a consumer, and I think most people are. But I think if you really want to stand out in tech, you need to be using LinkedIn as a business. Consider yourself to be a business, and what are you putting out there as marketing for you? Because currently you're marketing anything else that people put out there as fun, so the activity doesn't help you. Other than the activity, let's go and find out something about you. But there isn't anywhere else. So, as I say frequently, don't think of LinkedIn as being the thing that seals the deal. LinkedIn is a nice front page to give me enough confidence to want to explore more. And it's kind of put it a different way. Having a great LinkedIn, being beautiful will get you a good date. It won't maybe get you the relationship. You have to put more into it. You have to back it up with good stuff. So having LinkedIn, once you tidy a lot of this stuff up, after you make some of this more refined and concise in the message you want to communicate, once you flesh this out, and if you started showing your activity about showing how proactive you are about learning new things and showcasing your knowledge with React, with Python, with Firebase, with anything like GCP, all this stuff. Once you unpack all this, there's a ton of value there. And then I'll go, okay, let's now go and drive this home by looking at your GitHub portfolios, side projects, all that kind of stuff. So you're starting to entice. There's a good level of skills here, but I think if you want to be one of those people that's definitely in the yes pile and gets more interviews, you need to decide what career path you're going down, and then think about everything you're putting out there in terms of what you put in your link, what you put in your experience, what you put in your activity, what supporting evidence you have. Does everything support that message? And if it doesn't advance that message, then it's of no value. I hope that makes sense. Sorry for being harsh as always. I hope it's been of value to you. and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take it easy.